Can you imagine opening up your car door and a rat jumps out? That's the call we get from a terrified mother and her son. They had a trapped rat inside their car. And after calling exterminator after exterminator, no one could help. A rat inside a vehicle isn't just terrifying, it can destroy wiring, insulation, and turn into a major safety issue fast. So when everyone else said no, we showed up with one goal: get the rat out without destroying the car. Then we head to a completely different call. A terrified homeowner dealing with rats that no one can figure out. He's not looking for trapping, he's not looking for anything else but answers. How are these rats getting into his home? One emergency, one investigation, but two families counting on us to finally put an end to the rats. Let's get started. While we're mobilizing to a call, frantic customer stating that there is a rat in the car and there's no way in hell that they're opening up that door. So it's about 5:30 in the morning. We're headed southbound. We're gonna see what we can do to help this lady. Now, when it comes to rats inside of a vehicle, it's a tough one. I don't know if they've been parking in the garage, if this car is parked in the driveway, but once I get the rat out, that doesn't mean that more rats are gonna be coming back into that car. A lot of times they'll nest inside the engine well. Let's go meet this lady. Let's get an understanding of the situation. I have a few ideas.
It's in the trunk of the Sentra.
You guys hear it still, or you
I don't know. My son at 1 o'clock in the morning, not last night, the night before, I was asleep, but he's a baseball player, so he has a bunch of baseball junk in there.
Okay.
And he went in to get the massage gun.
Yep.
And he saw it and just slammed the thing and ran away.
Yeah.
He screamed like 10 people.
Got
and
it.
I think people thought someone was getting murdered.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
Over
to get
the
him out.
rat.
And it's this car here?
It is, because it could be under a million things.
Yeah.
And he was with the Royals. He was with the Kansas City Royals.
No way.
He was the first autistic signed in Major League Baseball.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I'm not seeing them so far.
I'm wondering,
Just
can
move
it get in the car?
Oh yeah, they'll get in through like the pedals, the drive shaft, the steering wheel, the vents.
Really?
Yeah.
How does it not happen more often?
How can that be prevented?
They have what they call, I've dealt with a lot of mechanics that people bring their cars in because the electrical's been destroyed. So there's a device called the mouse blocker that you put on your battery. It's an auxiliary sound that they can't
that
take.
they don't like.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
and then just put in mouse blocker for vehicles and it should come up.
Oh, it's me by it, okay.
How big was it, would you say?
It was formidable, like.
It was a rat, yeah.
So no.
Nothing in there. Seeing any?
No.
Seeing any droppings?
No droppings. Well,
And it didn't chew anything. Like the signs aren't there, there's no droppings.
Yeah, it could be a one-off, but mhm. Yeah, see the footprints?
Oh, so the footprints are here, T.
All right.
So this is where it got in from. However, it may have gotten out. Does it have to come out the same way?
Yeah, they'll have their runways.
footprints on the battery.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's starting to chew. Is he starting to chew the foam here? Mm-hmm. Right here?
This is right there.
Yeah.
Okay, he's up here too. Yeah, he's gonna start chewing the wiring. It's gonna be really important that we
To get him out.
proactive.
So he's in here still, somewhere.
Yeah, yep, for sure. He may be outside foraging for food
And then come
and then
back?
comes back. Forage for food, comes back.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they do. They'll use the car for a nesting site. They utilize this area for their home. The first step in the process of removing a rat from a car is to make sure that all the crumbs, any food source is completely eradicated. So we're gonna vacuum everything up right now. And the next step is we're gonna set up a Wi-Fi camera and a very powerful vehicle rat trap. Let me show you. As you can see here, we got a lot of footprints. The way that rats can enter in through is the steering wheel shaft, vents. There's all kinds of areas like this. You can see the destruction that this rat is already making. Thank God it hasn't affected the wiring yet. Using an inspection mirror like this is a great way to inspect under all the wheel wells. You can see this exterior door here and all of this trash. So the rats are attracted because of the food source. Once they have the food source, they look for nesting sites, and vehicles are a perfect nesting ground. Now that we have the car completely vacuumed and clean, it's time to set up a monitoring camera with the twin trap. We're gonna put these back seats down right here. This is one of the best vehicle rat removing traps right here. It's stable. It forces them to get into the hoodie. You see that pre-bait right there? It gets them very comfortable prior to deploying the trap. And we have a camera right there. So we have a nice wide view inside the cabin here. All right, so we're gonna place a twin trap in the trunk as well. It's a pleasure meeting you, man.
Yes, pleasure meeting you too. Thank you so much for throwing with the car. That trash that's back there is what attracted it.
Yeah, so you have openings, especially right here.
Oh, yeah.
This is wide open into the garage. They come down the stucco, they can smell that food. And once they get the food, they're using your car as a dugout.
Yeah, I was just wondering why my car of all cars, but that's crazy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, your car could have, because you're traveling, you're snacking in it between baseball, crumbs, all of that could be
that's the part
attractive.
I played.
Or the other thing too, is this car could have soy-based electrical wires.
Wow.
So that could also be an attractant versus your mom's Audi.
I did not think
Expect
that I could
this, yeah.
possibly get in my car.
Isn't it amazing how one rat or two rats can disrupt your, like...
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I had to go to work yesterday, so if someone tried to reach me, there's no reception there. So like I gave them his number and no one called him or me all day.
So it's hard to find people.
And then on my way back from the house, I texted you and said, you know,
So
hey,
when I
if
said
you're
I could
still
be-
open, yeah. So that's a good thing on your part to
Yeah.
say, hey, if you don't find anyone, because that was really helpful. Okay.
We'll be the next 24 hours. If we don't see anything, then and you need to go places, we can communicate and we can go from there.
Okay.
Because I'd hate for you to drive the car and have an active rodent in there, but I think
No, he won't. Are you kidding?
we'll know within 24 hours.
All right, thank you.
Well, thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you can see they have a little relief. It's all about now monitoring. I'll keep you posted. In the meantime, I'm heading to an interesting one. What's up, buddy?
Brother? I'm
nice
Tony.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tony. Did you hear him last night?
I got something better. I took a page out of your book right now. I'm gonna show it to you.
Okay.
So yesterday, my wife found one fresh dropping in the bathroom. So I set this trap up and then I put a camera
In the bathroom.
in the bathroom. Yeah, in our bathroom. So check this out. He's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. You'll see him. Like, look, boom.
Yep.
There he goes.
Did he hit the trap?
No, he just
Yeah.
F's around here a lot.
Okay.
He goes right next to this thing, doesn't go on it, like skedaddles that way.
Yep.
And then goes away.
Do you have pets?
No.
And so you hired a couple other companies.
Yeah.
They came out, they sealed everything around the house, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I can show you all that stuff.
When were they here last?
I kind of lost faith in them, so I started doing it myself because I called 4 different people. So
And what did they do?
they said that they went up into the attic and then they sealed the vents from the inside out, going out.
Okay.
They said they went on the roof and then they put chicken wire on the pipes. This last weekend, I went up on the roof and then I sealed 3 pipes myself. So I don't know if Those were just small enough that they didn't need to be, but
Right.
I'm like, screw it, man. Anything that I see that's not, I'm gonna freaking.
Right.
There's the bathroom right here. This is the bathroom right here, so he might still be in here because I don't know if, you know.
So that video showed him coming out.
Right around here somewhere.
Yeah, and then he came this way. Okay, let me see.
The only thing, Jim, is right down here, where you see the vanity meets
Yeah, underneath these cabinets have a little hole.
But over here too, check that out. There's a little gap right here, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's access point there for him to go out or whatever, but. I can turn the light.
That was smart.
Yeah, thanks.
But you also said you lifted up the toilet seat and you had a rat in the toilet.
That's right. A couple days ago.
Okay.
That was like 2 days ago or something like that.
Okay.
But that's where I found it. So there was a big hole right there, and I sealed it. I put the wire mesh in there,
Okay.
and
And you sealed that.
I just sealed that. And
Okay.
check this out. I'm even going to this extent. I'm putting mesh inside the vents.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't mess around, man. I got 2 little kids. The third one's on the way.
100%.
And also, there was one spot here. This was a big entry point for them. I figured it out after we heard them. You see behind all of that equipment?
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
So there was a big hole in there to fit all of these wires. Like the whole house, you know, there's like speakers in the ceilings and
Yeah.
every TV has wire. It's all connected here.
Okay.
So they had left a big cutout. They were getting in from here.
Got it.
So I put wire mesh on this corner back here and I screened it off.
Okay. Now tell me about how long have you lived in the house?
Since 2018. So we bought the property, remodeled, moved in.
Okay. And when did you start hearing the activity?
It's been a battle on and off, man.
Since you moved in, or since you moved in?
I want to say maybe 2 years after.
Okay.
About 2 years after we moved in,
You started hearing it.
we started hearing it, and
Okay.
they're very active. Anytime we're hanging out, the majority of the activities over there. Check out behind the TV. I did this 2 nights ago or yesterday or something. I just sealed that spot because I found droppings. You know those things, right? They're like built into the wall.
Yeah.
But there's a little platform. I found droppings on the platform.
Okay.
So I'm like, nope, I'm gonna seal this.
It's interesting, Tony, because we're seeing more and more rats getting into a place when there's a baby with a bottle. The rats are getting up into the crib, and there's been 2 stories right now that literally they've been chewing.
Oh my
the
God!
babies.
Yeah, I heard something like that.
It's disgusting.
So
Yeah.
I am not about to have that happen to my
Okay.
kid.
We're gonna figure out how they're getting into your
Right,
structure.
right.
So no matter how much activity you have on the outside, it doesn't matter. If we can protect your home and your family,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
You should never be suffering with rats inside of your home. And more importantly, you should never suffer from hiring a rodent extermination company, blowing your hard-earned money, and not solving the issue. So we're gonna figure out what they missed, and most importantly, how these rats are getting into Tony's home. Now, as you can see, placing rat traps without really finding their true entry points is useless. Yes, you may catch 1 or 2, but placement, you can see in this camera right here, which was smart on Tony's part, he placed a trap in hopes of getting that rat. But that rat literally came along this runway right here, went right by it, and this didn't do anything. If they're coming in through the toilet, I think it's gonna be the sewer rat. And he remodeled this entire bathroom in 2018. So something the contractor perhaps missed. We're about to find out. Now, if you're experiencing the same thing Tony is, it's really important before you hire a company. And that is, you make sure that they're gonna provide you 100% guarantee. You shouldn't be spending any money with any rodent extermination company without some sort of guarantee. And that's the risk that I'm taking today for Tony. If I don't find it, I'm not charging. Why should I charge him the money to investigate if I can't find it? We've got Tony's flooring protected all the way up to the attic. Anthony's already investigating and getting access to the attic prior to our smoke test.
It smells like donuts up there.
Donuts?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think you're just dreaming of a high-protein glazed donut. Oh my gosh, it does. It smells like a glazed fresh baked donut. That's so weird. You see the traps here that these guys placed? No catch. This is why we invented our traps, you guys. This is not rat trapping right here. This is why it's critical to hire the right company. Why? Because they're gonna be relentless in figuring out how they're getting in. And when it comes to trapping, that right there, that's rookie. A homeowner can go to Home Depot, grab some traps, and place them into the attic and do the same thing. You should be paying for way much more value, much more professionalism, and getting these rats out of your home as fast as you can. If you trap like that, more time is being spent with these rats causing a lot more destruction to your attic. All the attic insulation, not alone, rats cause 15,000 fires a year with electrical fires. You don't have that time. Now that we have the attic fully accessible, let's head up to the roof. So here's a bridge. Here's that bathroom. There's another bathroom there. We'll do a sniff check here. Nope. That right there is not professional exclusion work at all. If a rat wanted to get in here, we've seen it over and over. Rats can climb here, use their amazing teeth and just start pulling this out. And if there was a breach in here, they would get right back in. So if you have a rodent control company coming in and excluding with this, you need to fire them or tell them immediately to change it. What we like using is our rodent stoppers wire mesh. And what we would do is we would take it all the way to the outside and exclude this. By doing that, it'll protect everything forever, because right here, you never know. They look sealed right now, but later on, this thin old screen can get compromised. So the ultimate way is to exclude from the outside. Just a tip. When it comes to rodents in your home, there's three types. There's the Norway, the roof rat, and mice. As a rodent expert, you have to be an expert in all three. When you're hiring a rodent professional, ask them two things. Are you an expert in both the roof and the sewer rat? And if they say, no, we don't deal with sewer, then that is not the right company. Because what you're gonna end up doing is you're gonna end up hiring them. They're gonna come out and only focus on the roof. They'll seal some holes, but they won't precisely identify the entry point. And that's a waste of money and your time. You need to hire somebody that addresses both. I'm telling you, I've seen it over and over, and this right here is a perfect case study with Tony. Here's another issue as well. This is where the other companies completely went wrong. And look at this corner right here. They completely missed that. It's wide open. The proper way to do this is you disconnect these two tabs right here and you lift this up, and then you take the rodent stoppers, all stainless steel wire mesh, and you wrap it, and then you fold this back over with stainless steel self-tapping screws. That is the ultimate way to exclude this type of exhaust. Now, here's another thing. Let me reveal it by doing the smoke test. But this right here could be the ultimate issue right here. Do you hear me, Anthony? Do you hear me?
Yep, hear you loud and clear.
Okay, here we go. I'll stay down here. Our machine is right above this toilet here. This is that 3-inch stack that's coming up. So that's where we're going to insert the UV non-toxic rodent smoke. I wanted to give you a pointer. If you have any company coming out and saying, hey, we need to remove all of your attic insulation in order to find the issue, don't fall for that. That's going to be a waste of money. You need to have them show you accountability exactly where the entry points are and seal those up. Add some cameras, the twin traps, get them out. Then you want to do the sanitization and the cleanup of your attic. Okay, 10-4. I'm gonna go check the attic real quick. Okay, I'm checking the attic. I'm not getting any smoke yet, guys. No smoke yet. Hey, Anthony, can you tap on that vent where it was screened off?
You got it.
Okay. Okay, guys, check this out. This is what I was afraid of. So now we're gonna go and check the crawl space. Not seeing any smoke though. What Tony's experienced is he's had multiple companies out, right? The first guy that was referred by a family member, he comes out, seals everything up. He's the one that sealed up that exhaust where he left that massive gap. He then called a couple other companies because that guy went MIA. He wasn't returning his phone calls.
So we called 360 rodent control. The guy wanted to charge an arm and a leg, but no guarantee.
Ooh.
Yeah, then we called Orkin. Orkin was just kind of walk the perimeter. We could just walk around and we could go on the roof and see whatever it is, but we can't go into the attic, we can't go into the crawl space. And I said, okay, well, I don't need your services. Yeah.
They told you they can't.
They told me they're not gonna go in there. So I said, okay, well, I could walk the perimeter and go into the,
Absolutely.
get up on the roof, and I have, so
Yeah.
I don't need you.
Who did the bait boxes there?
The first guy.
The first guy.
The
put
first
bait-
referral guy, yeah.
Okay.
He put them in. I don't think those are worth a damn, to be honest.
They're
with you.
useless.
Yeah, it's
When you have rats in your structure, those do absolutely
nothing, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you for the feedback. Well, we're getting ready to get underneath the crawl space
Okay.
because when we did our smoke injection, we're getting smoke coming from that master bath. We don't know if it's the wax seal because that could be throwing us off. If the wax seal is compromised a little bit, the smoke is going to bleed through the floor and the wax seal and then into the crawl space.
Got it.
That's scenario 1. Scenario 2, you have a breach.
Got
So
it.
that's what we're going to go in and detect right now. I already found a suspect area in the attic, but you could be having both a roof rat issue as well as a sewer rat issue, but we're about to find out right
Perfect,
now. Okay?
perfect, okay.
Having a company like Orkin tell a customer that we don't crawl or we don't get in the attic, that's not rodent extermination, guys. Absolutely not.
For a rodent extermination company, if that's what they're calling themselves, to not crawl, honestly, it's just ridiculous, man. You can't be afraid of crawling. You gotta get in there, man.
Yep.
Let's do it. It's a pretty tight crawl, but it's manageable.
Inspect for droppings as well.
You can definitely see why they didn't want to crawl. Is this dryer in there? Is this from the dryer? It is. Now we're on to something. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close. So I'm seeing a couple hundred droppings. Maybe even 1,000.
Are you ready for smoke?
Give me about a minute just for it to clear up a bit more. Because there's quite a bit of smoke down here. And then I'll be ready. Don't tell Jimmy, but you see that? That looks like a pipe. But you see all this rat grease right here? And that open pipe, right? Connects back to the main line. I'm still gonna have Jimmy do the smoke just because he always makes me do it. And then he's like, Anthony, why aren't you doing the smoke faster? And right now I'm just gonna give him a piece of my mind. I'm gonna tell him, hey Jim, why is the smoke not working? I'm not all about revenge, but when it comes to Jimmy, I'm all about it. Hey Jim? I've told him like 4 times off camera. Just so you guys know. I come down here and I'm just stranded with the rats.
Hey, Anthony, ready?
There he is finally. Yo Jim, you got a sec?
Oh, yeah.
I found out what's going on, man. It's an open pipe. 2-inch ABS open pipe.
Okay, easy repair?
I'm not sure what it was supposed to be connected to, but it looks like an easy repair, yeah. That's pretty cool. Just a nice sculpture of hazardous waste. Boom, boom. Oh my gosh, it's so stale. I swear you're gonna see a drip right now. I'm not a master plumber, but I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Okay, we're good. Well, that's one problem.
Great job, Anthony. Great job. That's what it takes right there. So if you have a company coming onto your property and you want to stop rats from getting in, you have to crawl, you have to get on the roof, you have to get in the attics, and you have to do the proper investigation as you just witnessed right here. And this right here is not proper exclusion work right here. Let me show you what we've invented that is an absolute game changer. And these are the rat caps right here. One size fits all, 4, 3, 2, and even 1.5 inches. That's 1.5 inches right there. You add a little bit of glue if it's ABS, and that's all you do. This is not sustainable. Why? Because as the sewer gases come up, it starts to corrode this galvanized. Now, some of you are probably wondering, well, what if we have to maintain the line? We've already thought about that. This cap right here, you hit those right there, and this pops right off, and that way a plumber can run his cable or a camera right down there. So that's done. We have 100% guarantee rats are not going to chew through this. The other benefit is it's all UV protected. Even though ABS lasts a long time, as you can see, most of your homes, they have ABS lines coming up. You never see those erode or corrode or melt because of the outside elements. This is all UV protected as well. When it comes to wire meshing, this is going to corrode over time. This is why we developed the rodent stoppers, stainless steel, no rust, and it's a lifetime warranted stainless steel wire mesh. So homeowners, if you're going to be like Tony and you're going to do the jobs yourself, DIY, go to shoprodentstoppers.com. You've got all of our trapping, you've got wire mesh, you've got caps. Tony has rats coming up from the toilet. Let's head down there and I'm going to show you what we invented. It's an ultimate solution to prevent rats from getting into your sewer pipes. All right, so you're going to get it in a bag like this, but this is the trenchless sewer rat blocker right here. So see that flap right there? It's all metallized. So it allows the water to flow through. But when you're sleeping at night, and that's most of the time when rats come through your sewer line, is at night when you're sleeping and the water's not being used. You see that flap right there? It stops the rats from ever getting in. This is compatible with a 4-inch combi though, so just be aware of that. But this is a game changer in preventing rats from getting into your waste and vent system. Now when it comes to finding holes or confirming, you can get our UV tracking powder. This would be great if you're a DIYer. If Tony would have had this and he would have placed it inside the attic, then this could have detected exactly where they're coming and going. With a UV black light, that's all he needed. The other thing is, for attics, if you want to get rid of rats in your attic after you've sealed everything up, this right here is a game changer. It's a platform, hoodie, and a bait tugger. This right here was invented by us because we were so tired of witnessing rats flipping traps over, dragging traps away, stealing the bait, all of that. This is a one-all solution right here. Rats no longer get away. This is stable right here, and it's easy to handle with this handle right here. Guys, and I'm not sitting here trying to sell my products. I'm here with my true heart and soul, sharing all of the things that we use on every job. So I encourage you, if you're going to take on rats in your home, whether it's attic or crawl space in the walls, you've got to figure out exactly where they're coming and going, do those repairs, and then we've got the tools to stop these rats from ever coming back into your home ever again. With our methods and our processes, we found it within 2 hours of arrival. Now, Tony already has a contractor because he's building an ADU, so he's going to rely on all his plumbers to do those repairs. He's going to take on the trapping as well, so unfortunately, would love to show you and continue on, but he's taking care of that himself. Now that's how you stop rats from getting into your home. All right, it's been 24 hours, absolutely no signs of any rodents in the cab of the car. However, it could still be in the engine well. So here's the next step and final step before they can take possession. Come along for the ride. What's up, buddy? No activity.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take it down to a local, do you take it to a regular car wash?
One at Shell where
Yes,
you...
that's the one I wanna go with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one I usually go to. So would that work for this?
Yep, 100%,
All right.
yeah. second trap in the trunk. Well, I'm heading to a car wash, and if there's any more in the wheel wells or the engine well, they're going to be completely flushed out. This customer is petrified, especially now that we caught this one on the twin trap. I am so grateful that I set one in the back, you guys. So grateful. We didn't see it on the camera because he scurried off on the sides, or he was in the very back. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. I have to admit, it is a little freaky being in a car knowing that there potentially could be another rat or two driving with me. But that's the life and job of a true rodent exterminator. I mean, I would hate to prematurely say, yep, you're confirmed rat-free, and our customer's driving a car, and all of a sudden a live rat jumps out of the dash or the seat. That would be quite embarrassing and frustrating on my part as a service provider. All right, we made it to the car wash. Here we go, lots of noise, lots of disruption. As you can see, I'm running this car through the car wash. The reason for this is all of the brushes, all of the water disrupts any remaining rats. Literally, they will be flushed out because of all of the noise and the water. So this is a little hack that I do when removing any rats, mice out of a vehicle. Well, I don't see rats scurrying off on the outside. It's a good sign. Okay, we are back. I'm gonna put it back into the car space, and we are gonna monitor one more night. We're gonna place the camera and the twin trap right here. So if the rat is in the car, we know for sure that this is his breeding ground. This is what he was used to. Now that we've removed all of the content, and now that we've vacuumed everything up, he's left with the trap. I want to make sure that when you get into your car, you don't have any psychology like, oh my gosh, I want to make sure. So as soon as I say we can drive the car, I want to have that confidence.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Great job, Jim, for getting that rat out of the car. And with that monitoring, we confirm the car is rat-free. And speaking of vehicles, we get a lot of calls. Twins, how do I keep rats and mice from getting into my RV and car? It's this detour gel, guys. It's a gel that you apply to the wires underneath. So as they come into that car, that gel sticks to them, burns them, and irritates them to the degree they're running away. There's no other repellent like this, you guys. So check it out. It stays active on your car for 1 year. So this definitely deserves the rat dance.
The twins do it again. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.